Open with energetic music and a bold visual of a man looking frustrated in bed, followed by the title of the video, 5 Instant Fixes for Losing Your Erection After 50, Urologist Advice. Gentlemen, here's a hard truth you might not want to hear, but it's one that needs to be said. If you're over 50, the chances of struggling with erectile issues are higher than you think. In fact, nearly 50% of men over 50 report some form of erectile dysfunction. But here's the thing. Losing your erection doesn't have to be the end of the night. There are simple, effective fixes that can get you back in action instantly, and we're going to show you exactly how to do that in this video. If this is something you've ever dealt with or are worried about, stick around, because these 5 instant fixes will change the way you approach intimacy. Before we dive into it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you never miss out on tips like this. Trust me, you'll want to know these. If you're a man over 50, you're likely aware that life has a way of changing as we get older. And with those changes comes the reality that our bodies don't quite work like they used to. Whether it's a little more gray hair, a bit more belly fat, or a slowdown in energy, erection issues can feel like the one thing you just don't expect. But the truth is, it's common. In fact, erectile dysfunction, ED, affects about 40% of men at age 40 and continues to rise as we age. But here's the good news. You don't have to just accept it. You're not doomed to a life of embarrassment, frustration, or disappointment in the bedroom. With the right knowledge and tools, you can take control of your sexual health, and that's exactly what we're going to help you do today. In this video, we're going to dive into 5 practical, expert-approved fixes to help you regain control instantly when you're losing your erection in bed. These solutions come straight from urologists and men's health experts who specialize in male intimacy after 50. They're quick, effective, and easy to implement. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start with something that doesn't involve pills, pumps, or gadgets. It involves your brain. That's right, your mind. When we talk about erection issues, most of us think it's all about blood flow or testosterone levels, but the truth is, your mental state plays a huge role in sexual performance. Stress, anxiety, and even overthinking can lead to what's commonly referred to as performance anxiety, where you're so focused on not losing your erection that it actually makes it harder to stay hard. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not your fault. Men over 50 often face a lot of pressure to perform in the bedroom, especially when they've been dealing with ED or other age-related health issues. But here's the fix. Calm your mind. Here's a technique that many urologists recommend: mindful breathing. When you feel your thoughts spiraling into anxiety, whether it's thinking about how you're doing or worrying that it won't work, stop and take a few slow, deep breaths. Inhale for a count of 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4. Do this for 30 seconds and you'll begin to notice the tension easing. This simple exercise not only helps calm your nerves but also encourages the relaxation of your pelvic muscles, which are key for maintaining an erection. You can even use this technique before the moment happens, during foreplay or before getting into bed. It helps you focus on the experience, not the outcome. And it's an instant fix you can use anytime you feel the anxiety creeping in. But don't just take my word for it. Drop a comment below if you've tried something like this before. Did it help you get back on track? Now, let's talk about the mechanics. You might not realize it, but there's a simple physical reset you can do that can help immediately improve blood flow and get you back in the game. Blood flow is everything when it comes to erections. If you've been struggling to stay erect, chances are your blood vessels are a bit sluggish. This happens naturally as we age due to changes in our arteries and blood pressure. But here's a quick fix. Get moving. Now, I'm not saying you need to go run a marathon, but a quick physical reset can get your blood pumping again and give you the boost you need. One of the simplest and quickest ways to do this is a technique called the pelvic tilt. Here's how it works. You can perform this movement while lying on your back or even standing, whichever feels more comfortable. Simply tighten your abdominal muscles and push your hips forward slightly, holding that position for 10 to 15 seconds before relaxing. Repeat this 5 to 10 times. It stimulates the muscles around your pelvic area, improving blood flow to the groin and pelvis. This little trick can be done right before intimacy, or even just as a general habit to improve circulation overall. What's great about this is that it's quick, easy, and you can do it without anyone noticing. It's one of those silent but effective fixes that can instantly increase circulation and give you more confidence. So next time you're having issues in bed, don't get frustrated. Try a pelvic tilt or a light physical movement to get your blood flowing. Give it a try and let us know how it works for you. All right, let's talk about the big T, testosterone. As men age, testosterone levels naturally begin to decline, and this is a major factor in the bedroom. In fact, starting around the age of 30, testosterone begins to decrease by about 1% every year, and by the time you're in your 50s, that number can significantly impact your performance. Low testosterone can lead to a reduced libido, difficulty maintaining an erection, and a lack of energy overall. Now, if you think your testosterone levels are low and it's affecting your performance, there's good news. There are instant fixes you can try to boost your testosterone levels without jumping straight to hormone therapy or medications. And one of the simplest ways is to incorporate testosterone-boosting foods into your diet. Here are a few examples. Zinc-rich foods. Zinc is crucial for testosterone production. Foods like oysters, pumpkin seeds, spinach, and beans are packed with zinc. Healthy fats. You've probably heard that fats are bad, but healthy fats are essential for hormone production. Incorporate more avocados, olive oil, and nuts into your diet. Vitamin D. Low levels of vitamin D are linked to low testosterone. Try getting a bit more sun or consider taking a vitamin D supplement. Additionally, a good workout routine, specifically weightlifting, can help spike your testosterone. You don't need to go to the gym and spend hours lifting weights. Even a short session of strength training can trigger a testosterone boost. Something as simple as 20 minutes of lifting dumbbells or doing bodyweight exercises like squats or push-ups can get things moving. If you're looking for a natural quick boost before intimacy, try doing some push-ups, squats, or a light resistance workout. Not only will this help boost your testosterone, but it'll also release those feel-good endorphins that can make you feel more confident and relaxed. Remember, this is all about making small, incremental changes that over time can make a big difference. You'll want to combine a healthy lifestyle with these tips for longer-term results. But for now, these immediate fixes can definitely help when you need it. Let's talk about the silent killer of bedroom performance, stress. We've all been there, rushing from work, dealing with family obligations, or just feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Unfortunately, stress has a massive impact on your erectile function. When you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol, which directly affects your ability to stay erect. Too much cortisol can interfere with the natural flow of blood to your genitals and mess with your libido. Plus, stress can lower your testosterone levels, making everything worse. The good news is that managing your stress is not as difficult as it may seem. The first thing you can do is set aside some time before intimacy to relax and unwind. Don't let the weight of the world follow you into the bedroom. Try these simple stress-busting methods. Mindful meditation, taking just 5 minutes to sit quietly, close your eyes, and focus on your breath can drastically reduce your stress levels. Just take a few deep breaths, slowly inhaling and exhaling, and focus on the sensations in your body. This will lower your cortisol and prepare you for a more relaxed experience. Progressive muscle relaxation. This involves tensing and relaxing different muscle groups, starting from your feet and moving upward. It's an easy way to release tension and calm your mind. Plus, it can help you get more in tune with your body, which is key when it comes to staying in the moment. Cognitive behavioral techniques, CBT. If you find yourself overthinking or stressing about performance, try shifting your mindset. Replace those negative thoughts with more positive affirmations like, "I'm here to enjoy the experience, not stress over the result." Reframing your thoughts can go a long way. Stress is going to happen. It's a part of life. But when it's time for intimacy, it's essential to make your mind a priority. So, give yourself that permission to relax and let go of whatever might be weighing you down. And finally, we come to something that's often overlooked in discussions about erectile dysfunction: sleep. If you're not getting enough high-quality sleep, your body's ability to perform, whether it's in the gym or in the bedroom, will definitely take a hit. Lack of sleep can lead to lower testosterone levels, increased stress, and poor overall physical health. Most adults need between 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, but after the age of 50, many men start to experience disrupted sleep, whether it's from aging, stress, or even prostate problems. So how can you ensure you're getting the quality sleep you need to perform your best? Create a bedtime routine. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends. Going to bed and waking up at the same time each day helps regulate your body's internal clock. Limit screen time before bed. The blue light emitted by phones and computers can interfere with your ability to fall asleep. Try avoiding screens for at least 30 minutes before hitting the pillow. Create a relaxing environment. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Consider using blackout curtains and earplugs if needed. And if you struggle with sleep issues like snoring or sleep apnea, it's worth getting evaluated by a doctor. Getting better sleep is one of the easiest and most effective fixes you can implement immediately. And as a bonus, you'll feel more energized and ready for anything the next day, including intimacy. So, let's recap. We've covered 5 instant fixes for regaining control when you lose your erection in bed after 50. Mind over matter. Calm your mind with deep breathing techniques to relax and focus on the moment. Boost blood flow. Try quick physical resets like pelvic tilts or light movements to increase circulation to your groin area. Optimize testosterone levels. Add testosterone-boosting foods to your diet and engage in strength training to naturally increase your levels. Manage your stress. Use stress management techniques like mindful breathing and progressive muscle relaxation to lower cortisol and improve your performance. Get enough sleep. Prioritize quality sleep to restore your body's energy and keep your testosterone levels in check. These fixes are simple, actionable, and can have an immediate impact on your sexual health. But the key takeaway here is that you don't have to accept ED as a permanent part of your life. With a few lifestyle changes and these practical fixes, you can start improving your performance today. And remember, you're not alone. Men all over the world experience similar struggles, but there's a way out. You can take control, regain your confidence, and enjoy intimacy the way you deserve. So why not try these fixes tonight? If these tips helped you, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you've tried any of these fixes, drop a comment below and let us know what worked for you, or even what you'd like to see in future videos. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss out on more great advice for maintaining your health, confidence, and vitality as you age. And if you found this video helpful, share it with your friends because everyone deserves to know that they can take control of their health no matter their age. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay confident, and most importantly, take action. You've got this. All right, gents, let's dive a bit deeper into the concept of mind over matter when it comes to erectile performance. It's easy to dismiss the mind's role in this, but science has proven that mental health directly influences your sexual function. Think of it like this. When you're stressed, anxious, or worried about performance, your body releases stress hormones, specifically cortisol. Cortisol is like a stop sign for sexual function because it hampers blood flow, inhibits testosterone production, and increases inflammation. This means every time you're stressed out or overthinking the situation, your body is working against you. But here's where the power of the mind comes in. When you practice mindfulness and relaxation techniques, You're sending a signal to your brain and body that everything is okay. And that makes all the difference. One of the best tools is mindfulness meditation. The beauty of this is it can be done before any sexual activity or even in the middle of foreplay. Here's a quick, easy method you can try right now. Sit in a comfortable position. You can sit on the edge of the bed or lie down on your back. The key is to find a position where you can relax. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Slowly inhale through your nose for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, and exhale for a count of 4. Focus only on your breath, and if any distracting thoughts come into your head, gently acknowledge them and return your focus to your breathing. Repeat this for 3 to 5 minutes. It's a very quick fix, but it's extremely effective at calming the nervous system. You'll feel more grounded and ready to enjoy the moment. This practice isn't just about improving bedroom performance. It's about reducing stress in your life overall, which leads to better health and a more fulfilling sexual experience. Let's keep it moving. Now, let's talk about blood flow, because let's face it, without a steady flow of blood to the right places, things just aren't going to work the way you want them to. One of the main reasons erectile dysfunction becomes more common after 50 is that blood vessels can become less efficient at delivering blood to the penis. This isn't just about age. It's often linked to underlying conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or even poor circulation. But here's the good news. You can actually stimulate better blood flow without needing fancy equipment. One of the simplest things you can do is something I mentioned earlier, pelvic tilts. But let's take it further with a few more practical exercises that can improve circulation in seconds. Yes, I said squats. You don't need a gym for this. Just use your own body weight. Why squats? Because they engage multiple muscle groups in your lower body, and the more muscles you engage, the more blood flow you're stimulating. Here's a quick breakdown of how to do them. Stand with your feet shoulder width apart. Slowly lower your body by bending your knees as if you're sitting back into a chair. Go as low as you can while keeping your back straight. Stand back up. Repeat for 10 to 15 reps. The great thing about squats is that they engage your core, legs, and glutes, all of which contribute to improved pelvic circulation, and that gets things going in the right direction. Another simple exercise that's underrated is the leg raise. Here's how you do it. Lie down flat on your back with your legs extended straight. Slowly lift both legs up towards the ceiling while keeping them straight, and hold for a few seconds. Slowly lower your legs back down without touching the floor. This simple movement can help get blood flowing to your pelvis and stimulate the muscles in your core and legs, which helps with overall circulation. These quick exercises can be done before or after you get into bed. Honestly, you can even do them in the morning to jumpstart circulation for the day. Not to mention, doing them regularly will improve your overall fitness, which translates to better erections over time. Now, let's talk about optimizing testosterone, a key component when it comes to male sexual health. Testosterone is responsible for libido, mood, energy, and, most importantly, your ability to perform in the bedroom. But here's something that might surprise you. The more you work on boosting testosterone, the better your overall health will be. It's not just about sex. Testosterone is also linked to bone density, muscle mass, and even fat distribution. If you're looking for an instant fix for a dip in testosterone levels, exercise is your best friend. And I'm not talking about hours at the gym or lifting massive weights. I'm talking about targeted, intensity-based exercises. For instance, high-intensity interval training, HIIT, has been shown to spike testosterone levels in men, and it doesn't require a lot of time. Just 20 to 30 minutes of intervals a few times a week can help. Here's an example of a simple HIIT workout you can do anywhere. Warm up for 5 minutes by jogging or walking briskly. Do 30 seconds of jumping jacks or burpees at full intensity. Rest for 30 seconds. Repeat for 10 to 15 minutes. This quick, intense workout can trigger a natural surge in testosterone levels and improve overall cardiovascular health. And it doesn't take much, just a few minutes of effort. But remember, testosterone production is also influenced by factors like diet and sleep. As I mentioned earlier, healthy fats, zinc-rich foods, and regular exercise can support your hormone levels. And if you're finding that your energy or libido isn't quite what it used to be, talk to your doctor. There are blood tests available to measure your testosterone levels, and sometimes a more targeted approach may be needed. All right, gents, we're almost at the end of our list, but here's the thing. Sleep is often the missing piece in many men's health journeys, especially after 50. Now, sleep isn't just for rest. It's crucial for recovery, hormone balance, and overall vitality. If you're not sleeping enough, you're robbing yourself of some of the most important benefits your body needs to maintain sexual health. Did you know that poor sleep is directly linked to low testosterone levels? Men who get less than 5 to 6 hours of sleep per night often have significantly lower testosterone levels compared to those who get 7 to 9 hours of rest. So, if you're feeling a dip in energy or drive, chances are it's related to your sleep habits. Let's break it down. Why sleep matters for performance. When we sleep, our body goes into repair mode. Your muscles rebuild, your brain processes the day's information, and your hormones, including testosterone, are balanced. In fact, a large portion of testosterone production happens during deep sleep. If you're not sleeping deeply enough, you're limiting your body's natural ability to function at its best, both physically and sexually. Additionally, sleep impacts other key factors like blood pressure, mood, and energy levels, all of which play a role in your sexual health. If you're constantly tired, you'll feel less motivated to engage in physical activity, and your libido may drop, leading to a cycle of low performance and low confidence. Here's how to optimize your sleep and get the quality rest you need. Quick tips for better sleep. Stick to a consistent sleep schedule. One of the simplest ways to improve your sleep quality is to establish a regular sleep routine. Going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, helps regulate your body's circadian rhythm. That rhythm is crucial for optimizing your energy levels, mood, and libido. Optimize your bedroom environment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep. Make sure your room is cool, dark, and quiet. Consider using blackout curtains to block out external light, and maybe even invest in a white noise machine if you have trouble with noise disruptions. If you sleep with a partner, make sure your mattress is comfortable and conducive to restful sleep. Limit stimulants. Avoid caffeine, alcohol, and nicotine in the hours leading up to bedtime. These can interfere with your ability to fall asleep or stay in deep sleep. For example, alcohol might make you feel relaxed at first, but it actually disrupts REM sleep, leaving you groggy in the morning. Create a relaxing pre-sleep routine. Wind down before bed by engaging in relaxing activities that help your mind and body decompress. Try reading a book, taking a warm bath, or doing some gentle stretching. Avoid watching TV or using your phone at least 30 minutes before bed, as the blue light from screens can interfere with your melatonin production, the hormone responsible for helping you fall asleep. Sleep and your testosterone. Getting enough quality sleep doesn't just improve your overall health, it also gives your testosterone levels a natural boost. Research shows that men who sleep 7+ hours per night have higher testosterone levels than those who sleep less. If you're aiming to feel more energized, confident, and ready for action in the bedroom, prioritize your sleep. It might be the best thing you can do for your health and your performance.